Your guys' shareholder letter kind of only came out, what, a few weeks ago, kind of laying out all the changes as you guys took over the publicly traded company Inova. And so when it comes to what you are looking forward to now, I'm looking at shares. They don't really seem to be moving in the same direction right now as Hyperliquid. Is there anything specific to know about your guys' like public entity structure that might be distinct from what we saw with a lot of the DATs last year with Ethereum that kind of had these huge rallies, fall back to earth moments? Like, what's kind of, I guess, distinct about Hyperion on that front?
Yeah, so a few things that I'd mentioned. We've got a really, really clean cap table. The $50 billion pipe was effectively from a singular entity that were my personal mentors and advisors during my time at Dharma. So super long-term aligned. I think it changes the way that the share registration occurs, and in terms of the beneficial ownership limits, right? It's not going to be the same thing where you saw with a lot of the digital asset treasuries, many different entities on the cap table that are all looking to unwind, especially with kind of where things have gone with most other digital asset treasuries. So I would say that's the primary consideration. And then on the other side of that is, pretty simply put, we are the only ones that are building real businesses on chain. And we are doing this in a very young ecosystem. And so everyone has the opportunity to grow very significantly. And that's what we are working every day to capture. I've built different ecosystems before. I know what it takes. I know how important it is to work with other builders in that ecosystem. So not just Hyperliquid Labs, but also teams like Kinetic, Risk, Felix, and so forth, right? All of these teams are very nascent and very young in terms of how early they are. In terms of what they can become in the long future. I think a lot about early protocols in Ethereum like Aave, Uniswap, and Curve, and being sub $100 million protocols and absolutely exploding in value with the growth of Ethereum. So we see that same thing happening on Hyperliquid, and Hyperion's job is to work hard every day to really build these strong long-term relationships to not only innovate our own products and build infrastructure that not only we, but other institutional partners will eventually use. And that momentum, that utilization, and that velocity will enable these products to grow and become more robust and
Yeah.
ultimately become the blockchain to house all of finance. Jeff says it's a lot, but it's not just about the core team. It's every single team that's building on Hyperliquid that'll make it probably be one of the most successful blockchain products that we see over the next few years.